The ferries are running, the curfew has been lifted, and businesses are back open. But Port Aransas is far from back to normal. Thanks so much for joining us. At first glance, Port Aransas shows major signs of progress 5 weeks after Hurricane Harvey slammed into the coastal bend. But that city's mayor says his community still has a long road to recovery ahead. He gave KRIS 6 News reporter Jane Caffrey an update on the rebuilding and the city's top priorities.
The top priority for the city of Port Aransas is debris pickup. These piles along Highway 361 have become known as the Three Mountains, but they only represent a quarter of the debris that needs to be cleared.
People do not realize how much damage there was to Port Aransas. There's not hardly one building in Port Aransas that was not damaged.
Those damaged buildings are now piles of debris, tons of it. There's enough around Port Aransas to fill the U.S. Capitol Rotunda 10 times.
If we stacked it all up, it would be huge.
And it's still on every street, but crews are chipping away, moving more than 300 truckloads a day.
It's nothing compared to what it was a day or two after the storm. You can drive down the streets now.
All the debris should be cleared in a month or two, but after that, the city still has extensive damage. Buildings for police, EMS, firefighters, city maintenance, the gas department, and parks and recreation are all destroyed. First responders now working out of City Hall. Attractions took hits too. The walkways in the nature preserve ruined. All 3 fishing piers damaged. And 40 boats are sunken in the marina. And it all adds up to $22 million. Because of the damage, the city will now need to revisit the budget for the 2018 fiscal year. But there is progress. Nearly 3,000 volunteers have helped with the cleanup, and about 15 businesses are now reopened as Port Aransas pushes on in what will be a 3 to 5 year recovery.
Our population, they're very resilient and tough, and we will get there.
City officials are working with our state representatives and our congressmen to try to get some state funding to recuperate the costs of cleanup and rebuilding. Reporting in Port Aransas, Jane Caffrey, KRIS 6 News.
And Port Aransas storm victims may be eligible for some funds from a new financial assistance program that's now in operation. It's called the New Day Port A Fund. To qualify, you need to be a Port Aransas resident or own a business in town. You can apply on the Port Aransas City website or in person at the community center. A new website for the funds also launched tomorrow. And many